Hey fam, don't let nobody get comfortable disrespecting you. See, when you let people get comfortable disrespecting you, you teaching their ass how to treat you. So when they treat you bad, you shouldn't get mad. You taught them that. PYP, man, protect your peace. And what? Peace.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I had to show y'all that message from Trent Dog, man. Shout out to Trent Dog, always bringing that fire on TikTok, man. So go follow him as soon as possible if you on there, or check and see if he got an Instagram or whatever, because his messages be hitting. But this is a reminder to y'all, man. It's just like he say, bro. Listen, you train people to treat you how you getting treated, bro. You know what I mean? You train people to treat you either how you want to be treated or how you don't want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Either way, they learn that with how you let them interact with you. You know, the things that you take from them, the things that you allow them to do and how they talk to you, bro. So ultimately, that is your fault for allowing certain behaviors in your relationship, for allowing certain family members to treat you a certain way, for allowing disrespect. You know, when you allow disrespect, bro, disrespect begets more disrespect. That's what I want you to understand. Disrespect begets more disrespect. Mistreatment begets more mistreatment. The mistreatment, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, you can't let, you know, everything slide, bro. I'm not saying that you just gotta be super confrontational, but when you start noticing little things, nip that shit in the bud early, bro. Instead of continuing to let shit go on and then you get upset when shit finally hit the fan. You know, but a lot of times you allow motherfuckers to treat you a certain way, then guess what? A lot of people just gonna take advantage of the situation. A lot of people gonna mistake your kindness for weakness. A lot of people are very manipulative. A lot of people just want to get over on motherfuckers in which way that they can. So as soon as you start letting the motherfucker get over on you, as soon as you start allowing people to treat you a certain type of way, then guess what, bro? They just gonna see that as an opportunity, and they gonna continue to do that. They gonna continue to use you as a punching bag. They gonna continue to use you for your energy. They gonna continue to think that they can disrespect you, bruh. You know what I mean? And ultimately, bruh, when you respect yourself and you know your value, you are not gonna take no shit from anybody. You're not gonna take no shit from nobody, not no stranger, not your girl, not your job, anybody, bruh. Because you know your value, you know what you bring to the table, you know who you are, you know your energy, you know where you came from. And it's like, yo, the goal is to take those things and move forward with your life. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times motherfuckers be making you want to resort back to that person that you don't want to be anymore. You know, if you used to have anger issues, if you used to be emotional, if you used to just wild out and all of that shit, bro, but now you have these things under control. Now you just moving forward in your process, forward in your elevation, forward in your life. You gonna have people that's gonna try to trigger that shit. So at the end of the day, bro, when you know yourself, man, listen, dog, you gonna do what it takes to, you know, not let things get to you like that, but you still won't allow any type of BS or certain type of behaviors. It's just something about you, bro. You know, when you end up in this space that you in, there's things that you just won't tolerate, bro. There's things that you just won't tolerate. And you just know how people are. A lot of y'all done dealt with this in some of y'all past relationships. Y'all done dealt with this in some of y'all past friendships. Y'all done dealt with these things, with certain family members and all that type of shit. So you know how people are. And once you know these things and you took this with you, like not in a bad way, but you just know that if you let things continue to transpire the way that it is, that shit can get ugly, then guess what, bro? It will be in your best interest and that person's best interest to go ahead and throw some water on them flames before you end up throwing some fists and some hands on the motherfucker. And listen, shit just get ugly. Shit get crazy. Words get said that, probably shouldn't have been said. Probably a motherfucker don't mean, but that was just the type of energy that came with that, because a lot of times there's so many people that let shit build up. And it didn't have to end up like that. It didn't have to, go that way. But it's like when you really, when you have these experiences, bro, you just know, what? It's going to be in my best interest. And I'm not trying to fuck up anything that I have going right now. I'm not trying to make this situation awkward. I'm not trying to make this an uncomfortable workplace. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's just certain things, that you just have to address before it turns into something else. So imagine you just letting everything slide, What you think that's gonna do to you when you think about it later? And these things just keep happening. Shit already get to you, and then it be like, damn. And we are thinking, we think, because we at a space right now where we getting our emotions under control. So I'm not saying at the drop of a dime, look, you just gonna be spazzing out or just wait for these situations to happen. But when you think about it, the next time you won't let that shit happen again. I'm not even saying it gotta happen just like that to where you address shit. But at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta think about it, and then the next time you be like, hey, bro, you know what I mean? You cool and all, or hey, you talking to your girl or whatever. Hey, listen, don't talk to me like that. I ain't talk to you like that. I ain't come at you with aggression. Or you tell a homie, look, bro, I don't play them type of games. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that like to play, and motherfuckers think, and then they like to do shit in a joking manner, bro. Some motherfuckers will come in a joking manner or call you things, and then guess what, bro? You letting shit slide, and next thing you know, that becomes your nickname. Where a motherfucker, was just called themselves trying to be funny, and now that become a nickname because you letting them talk to you and call you certain shit every day instead of by your name. You letting her, snap at you and have an attitude with you when you ain't even did nothing at the drop of a dime, or you just letting people just think that they could just come at you any type of way. So if you never say anything about it, it's just gonna keep happening, bro. Because we in a world, bro, where a lot of people just don't know how to control their emotions. A lot of people just don't have no other outlets. A lot of people don't have any home training. So, because they don't have control of their own life, because they don't have control of their own house and they situations that they in, you got a lot of people that like to go into other people's spaces and treat them like they do got control. So guess what, bro? Since a lot of these motherfuckers can't control their woman or have no control over their house, they gonna go to their job and then act like they the boss of all bosses and think they got control over everything. So they gonna abuse their power. These women will do the same thing. You know what I mean? Because they never had control over any of their past relationships. They done been ran over, used and abused. So guess what? If they run into you and y'all locking in and y'all supposed to be good, and because she never had control over her past relationships, she gonna bring a lot of that trauma into y'all relationship. And then if you letting shit slide, she gonna think that she could control you. She gonna think that she could use you as her punching bag and treat you how she always wanted to treat her past men. But guess what, bro? Nah. Since she can't get no get back on them, she gonna take that aggression and that pain that she felt from those relationships and then inflict that pain into you. So she gonna inflict that pain on you because of her past, motherfuckers. See, you can't allow that shit. Because these chicks be crazy. They you know what I mean? They like to take advantage, and then the next thing you know, you got a situation where she thinks she running shit. She thinks she the masculine energy. And then you the feminine energy that's quiet, saying okay, being a timid motherfucker that's just taking that. These motherfuckers out in these streets is crazy. Listen, bro, they think that they can get over and own you on all types of shit. You know what I mean? That's like a motherfucker, that's like you, and I'm not saying this or promoting any type of behavior, but that's like you know, selling the little weed, right? You selling the little weed or whatever, and you know, you did your part with giving the motherfucker what they asked for, but they thinking that they could come at you short, be short a couple dollars, right? And then you allow that, you let that slide, and then next thing you know, a motherfucker think that they could come short every time. You know what I mean? Just because you was nice enough to be like, you know, whatever, I'll take the $24. You know what I mean? I'll take the $48, whatever. But you know, if you do that more than once, bro, motherfucker gonna come short every time, I guarantee it. The motherfuckers ain't gonna never have that shit in full, let alone, and the motherfucker really ain't gonna have that shit for the next time. You know, where you got some decent people that'll be like, look, I threw in an extra couple bucks because I knew I came short last time. See, I am a rare individual. This is what make me rare, because that is the things that I would do. That's why I'm able to think about that. You know, or come with something, reciprocate something in some type of way. But most people, they just want to take advantage of you. They opportunists. We living in an opportunist type of world. So if anybody have an opportunity to get over on you, anybody got an opportunity to treat you any type of way, anybody got an opportunity to cheat on you, anybody got an opportunity to just hate on you, they are going to take that. They going to take advantage of that. And if that shit just keep going and you don't say nothing, it's just like Trent said, bro, you trained them to do that. You trained them to abuse their power. You trained them to just, you know, have just unlimited access to your energy and think that you supposed to be there every time, all the time, talk to them every time, all the time, especially when it comes to these women. If you always gotta be there every time she going through something, physically, mentally, emotionally, and she's gonna expect that. And in the one time that you can't be, you gonna catch hell. If you train her to just think that she could just go out and do whatever she want and ain't gotta tell you nothing and all of that shit, then guess what, bro? Be ready to get ran over. Be ready for her to treat you how a lot of these modern day women treat they men, because a lot of them don't value us like we deserve it. You know what I mean? But our kindness get mistaken and get taken for weakness, bro. And then we end up in these situations and asking why. It's because, listen, bro, you never really you never use that masculine energy like you should. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to abuse it or nothing. You trying to be too nice. You know what I'm saying? But when you put your foot down as a man, you put your foot down when you know your value and know you don't deserve a certain type of behavior, a certain type of attitude, a certain type of, you know, treatment, bro. Then listen, you gonna say something about that shit. Because you ain't got that scarcity mindset. You not thinking that this is the one and only, the first and last type of female, bro. You like, hell nah, bitch, I treat my, I know who I am out this motherfucker. I know what I can get. I know what I can deserve. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, like, you know, now ain't the time for that shit, bro, because there's too much sneaky ass shit going on to be letting motherfuckers just run over you like that, treat you any type of way. You know what I mean? And I used to be that type too, just because I just didn't care. I was too concerned about bullshit. You know what I mean? So I let motherfuckers get away with shit And listen, bro, all I did was do myself a disservice, bro. You know what I mean? Shit'll start getting to me mentally. I start thinking about shit later, or you know, just allow myself to just, you know what I mean? It's never a good feeling when you doing shit like that, bro. But it's best, like I said, at the end of the day, for not only yourself but that person too, to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. If it's on your mind and it's on your heart and it got to you that bad, then it needs to be talked about. Or the next time it happened, you know, it definitely need to get talked about. You know, like I said, I get it. Sometimes you just gotta analyze things. You know, if you like me, you analyze things. But when you know that something is blatant, nah, bro. We gotta talk about this right now. We gotta address this right now. We gotta handle this right now. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just like, bro, you're gonna be dealing with it at another time, and you never know, bro. The next time you probably have to deal with that shit, it probably be at a bigger magnitude because you didn't let that shit just snowball and turn into something else. So at the end of the day, man, respect yourself, know your value, and don't take shit from nobody. You know? And that's my word, man. My name Jay Sinn, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get